Turtle illager.
Illagers have gotten kinda predictable lately, but not these guys. They put a whole new spin on things, literally. They spin around in these giant shells like lunatics, and they'll knock you back with some insane force. But here's where it gets wild. If you find one of their massive, shell-shaped fortresses, I'm talking huge, with some of the most unique architecture in Minecraft, you better be ready, because it's guarded by a whole army of super strong illagers. Defeat them, and you'll walk away with tons of treasure. And hey, we can always use more totems, right?
Purple sniffer.
If you ever stumble across this weird purple sniffer in the nether, run. That's the Strampler, a brutal apex predator that hunts anything. You, mobs, wildlife, nothing is safe in these new nether biomes. It's faster, meaner, and way smarter than you'd expect. But if you survive a battle with one of these beasts, you can actually steal its heart. And get this, you can infect sniffer eggs with that heart to hatch tiny Strampler clones. And yes, you can ride them, just don't get cocky. Wild Stramplers hit like a truck, so bring some potions if you plan on taming one.
Duck.
Minecraft swamps just won't feel complete until we have ducks waddling around everywhere. They're peaceful, they're loyal, and most importantly, they're always hungry. Toss them some wheat seeds and boom! You've got yourself a new feathery friend that can follow you around or stay put like a good little ducky. But here's the crazy part. Feed them cookies and you can unlock one of 15 awesome, colorful duck skins. You're gonna need a lot of cookies though, so start baking. They're not exactly fighters, but come on. Who wouldn't want a duck army in their Minecraft pet collection?
Explosive zombie.
Everyone knows zombies have some of the worst drops in Minecraft, but not this one. This sneaky undead is here to flip the script, because sometimes it'll straight up hurl dynamite at you. 1 second you're chilling in your safe base, the next, boom, instant chaos. But if you're fast, brave, and lucky enough to take him down, you get to steal his dynamite. And trust me, that stuff is insanely useful. Breaking blocks, blasting mobs, escaping danger, you name it. Just one warning, if your aim's off, you'll definitely wish you had blast protection.
Piranha.
Biomes like the desert and snowy plains already have their own unique mobs, but jungles, kinda empty. Now imagine this, you're exploring a jungle and boom, piranhas. These little monsters add a wild, dangerous twist to the whole biome. And they hunt in swift, coordinated packs that can outnumber and overwhelm even the strongest swimmers. And yeah, they're not just for show. These toothy fish can strip a horse down to bones in seconds, which, okay, maybe that's not so fun after all. So if you ever find yourself in their waters, yeah, just give up. Stop fighting. It's already over.
Walking chest.
In Minecraft, we've got ender chests, we've got trap chests, but now we've got a walking chest. Yeah, he might just look like a tiny cube, but this little guy's got a big heart. Once you activate him, just hand him a chest, and boom, he'll carry all your stuff while you go on your wildest adventures. He even follows you around like a loyal pet, no matter where you go. It's basically like having another player right next to you. You load him up with loot, and now you don't have to worry about dying and losing everything. Well, you don't have to worry, but really?
Hornland.
Piglins with crossbows are already annoying, but when they pull out this thing, you're in serious trouble. Because these mobs, called hornlands, aren't just packing power, they're packing some of the strongest weapons in the entire game. These guys are absolute beasts at unloading ammo like there's no tomorrow. And if you try to fight one, be ready. He's carrying a gun that'll blow you to bits. But if you somehow survive and take him down, you get the gun for yourself and the rare material called shield. Use that shield to craft custom bullets and now you have the power. Let's just hope you don't miss.
Twiddlogger.
This is the Twiddlogger. And during a raid, you might spot him, just scrolling through his phone, getting madder by the second. At first, he's harmless, just shaking with rage. But once he loses control, he goes full psycho mode, sprinting around like crazy, trembling like a volcano. And then he literally explodes with anger. It's so bad that even other illagers run away from him. But here's the funny part. You can trick him into blowing up his own teammates. That's right, friendly fire never looked this good.
Tiger.
Every year, Minecraft teases us with the idea of adding one new mob to the game. And every year, I'm crushed when it's not the tiger, a real jungle predator that actually makes the biome feel alive. These things could leap over bushes to ambush prey, or even turn nearly invisible to stalk players from the shadows. Yeah, that's terrifying, but also awesome. Now you can't tame them, but if you feed one some raw meat like chicken, they'll give you the tiger's blessing effect, which makes every tiger around you treat you like you're part of the pack. They'll even jump in to help you fight mobs when things get crazy. Just one warning, they're very hungry.
Tapir.
Finding food in Minecraft can be tough sometimes, especially if you're hunting down these guys. Sure, they're awesome for filling your hunger bar. And yeah, they drop tons of leather too. But they won't make it easy. They'll come at you with everything they've got. And if you're not careful, they'll hit you with a brand new status effect called Stinky, which literally makes every monster nearby chase after you. It's bad, really bad. But here's the twist. You can actually milk them with a bottle to get a bottle of stink. What does it do? Well, that's for you to figure out.
Roly-poly.
Alright, so horses are great for getting around fast. But that was before we got this little roly-poly beast. After crafting a special bug salad made with a leaf, 4 eggs, and sugar, these guys can actually be tamed to roll around at a pretty chill speed. All things considered. They're surprisingly fun to watch as they wobble and spin across the ground. But here's where it gets wild. If you take them down, you can turn their drops into the biker helmet. Not only does it give you a natural speed boost when you're riding, but it also makes you look insanely cool while doing it.
Crocodile.
If you let this little guy live, he might just turn into this. These mobs, called yakuris, might seem like harmless residents of our murky swamps. But nope, they've got an appetite for way more than frogs. If a player isn't careful while exploring the swamp, they'll end up as this mob's next snack. They drop meat, can be bred with any fish, and here's the terrifying part. If they eat a human, their size skyrockets, and they'll keep devouring everything until it's way too late. If this keeps going, someone's gonna have to call in the equal opponent.
Chameleon.
Without color dyes, we'd be stuck with nothing but boring colorless blocks. But this chameleon somehow makes dyes even more valuable. You can find it deep in the jungle biomes, and trust me, you're not gonna wanna kill these beauties. Every so often, they shed their scales, and you can use them to dye your glass and wool right from your hand, without even picking the blocks up. Just like a paintbrush. Red scales, blue scales, yellow scales. All the colors you'll ever need are right here. It's the fastest, easiest way to customize your creations on the go.
Cursed zombie.
Now, zombies are probably one of the very first mobs you'll ever run into, and honestly, they're usually the easiest to take down. But what if they came back to life? Well, that's exactly the nightmare these cursed zombies bring. When you slay one, its entire head detaches from the body and turns into a flying menace that's still out to get you. If you're lucky enough to take down both the body and the head, you'll score a cursed heart. But be warned, brew this thing into a potion and it gives you invisibility and slow falling, but also slaps you with weakness and mining fatigue. It's the ultimate trade-off. A give and a take.
Snapping turtle.
This is the alligator snapping turtle, basically nature's bear trap. And just like that, this new snapping turtle mob will ruin your day when all you're doing is taking a walk. In muddy biomes, these sneaky turtles bury themselves underground, then wait, patiently, for some unsuspecting human to wander by. It's a simple defense, but it's so effective that other mobs and players will do anything to keep their distance. From now on, watch your step in the mud, because if this mob attacks, you'll get hit with slowness, and trust me, you're not escaping. And that was 5 new mobs that Mojang needs to add to Minecraft. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!